In the heart of Moscow stands a building so extraordinary that when people first see it, they can barely believe it's real. This is a church that changed the face of Russia forever, and its story is far stranger than you could ever imagine. Welcome back to History, where we uncover the hidden stories behind the world's most fascinating places. Today, we re-traveling back nearly 500 years to explore one of the most iconic structures ever, built a church born from war, madness, and devotion. If you're new here, consider subscribing. Now, let's discover the truth behind the onion-shaped church that shocked the world. The year is 1552. Russia is threatened and divided. For centuries, the Mongol Tatars have controlled vast territories, and the fortress city of Kazan has never fallen. But one man refuses to accept this. His name is Ivan IV. History will later call him Ivan the Terrible. He is only 22 years old, but he burns with ambition to unite Russia under one Christian empire. Before the battle, he makes a sacred vow. If God grants him victory over Kazan, he will build a church unlike anything the world has ever seen. Against all odds, Kazan falls on October 2, 1552. Ivan returns to Moscow as a conqueror, and now, he must keep his promise. Construction begins in 1555, right in Moscow's Red Square. The church is officially named the Cathedral of the Intercession of the Virgin, but the world will know it as St. Basil's Cathedral. What emerges is breathtaking. 9 separate chapels, each crowned with a dome, but these are not ordinary domes. They twist, spiral, and burst with color reds, greens, blues, golds like flames, frozen in stone, reaching toward heaven. No two domes are alike. Each one is unique. Some say they were inspired by wooden churches. Others believe they represent the turban of a defeated enemy, turned upside down in triumph. When completed in 1561, people couldn't believe their eyes. Nothing like it had ever existed. It was as if heaven itself had touched the earth. But then something dark happened. There is a haunting legend about this cathedral. When Ivan saw the finished church, he was so overwhelmed by its beauty that he asked the architects one question: could you ever build something like this again? When they answered yes, he ordered them to be blinded, so they could never create anything more beautiful. So St. Basil's would remain unique forever. Historians debate whether this truly happened. Some say it's myth, others point to Ivan's documented cruelty and say it's entirely possible. But the legend endures, and whether true or not, it tells us about the power of this building, how it inspired awe, fear, and wonder all at once. What do you think? Could a ruler be so obsessed with beauty that he would commit such an act? Tell me in the comments. St. Basil's has stood for nearly 500 years, surviving wars, revolutions, and rulers who wanted to destroy it. When Napoleon invaded Moscow in 1812, he was so captivated that he wished he could take it back to Paris. When he couldn't, he ordered it destroyed, but the explosives failed. The church remained. In the Soviet era, Stalin considered tearing it down for military parades. His architect removed a miniature cathedral from a model of Red Square to show how much space they'd gain. Stalin stared at the model, then said, "Put it back." The church was saved again. It's as if something beyond politics has always protected this place, as if it was meant to endure. Today, St. Basil's Cathedral is recognized worldwide. It's on UNESCO's World Heritage List and has become the symbol of Russia itself, not of war or empire, but of something deeper, something spiritual. Yet so few know the full story. The vow of a young king, the miracle of Kazan, the architects whose fate remains a mystery, the centuries of survival against impossible odds. This church is more than stone and paint. It's a testament to what humans can create when faith, ambition, and artistry collide. The next time you see St. Basil's Cathedral, those swirling, colorful domes reaching toward the sky, remember, you're not just looking at a building, you're looking at a promise kept, a miracle made visible, a dream that refused to die. Do you believe the legend of the blinded architects? Do buildings like this still inspire the same AW today? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If this story moved you, please subscribe to History. We're building a community of curious minds who want more than facts, they want meaning. Share this video with someone who loves history. Thank you for watching. Until next time, keep exploring, keep questioning, and never stop seeking the truth behind the world's greatest mysteries.